You are not missing oneness. You are not far from it. You are not getting closer to it. You are not moving away from it. The strange joke is this: the one who is searching for oneness is already appearing in oneness. The search is not outside of it. The longing is not outside of it. The confusion is not outside of it. Even the thought, I am separate from oneness, is not outside of it. There is nothing outside of it. Maybe there is a feeling in you that something is missing. Not something small, not a better job, not more money, not a better relationship. Something deeper, a quiet sense that life is not whole yet, that something has been lost, that there must be something more than this. So the spiritual search begins. Maybe it begins with religion, maybe with meditation, maybe with books, teachers, retreats, silence, prayer, practices. And behind all of it, there is a very simple motivation. I want to come home. But what if home was never left? The mind does not like this. The mind says, no, that is too simple. There must be a path. There must be a method. There must be a final insight. There must be something I have not understood yet. And so the mind keeps walking from one concept to another, from one teacher to another, from one video to another, always hoping that the next sentence will be the one, the final sentence, the one that opens the gate. But there is no gate. Imagine a wave in the ocean. The wave has heard rumors about the ocean. It has read books about the ocean. It has watched videos about the ocean. It has learned special wave practices. It tries to become still. It tries to become pure. It tries to become more ocean-like. But the wave has overlooked one simple fact. It is already the ocean. It has never been separate from the ocean. Not for one moment. Not even when it was searching. Not even when it was afraid. Not even when it felt unworthy. The wave does not need to reach the ocean. The wave is the ocean appearing as a wave. This is the same with you. You do not need to become one with everything. You cannot become what you already are. The feeling of being separate may appear. The thought, I am not there yet, may appear. The longing may appear. The search may appear. But all of it appears in what you are. All of it appears as what you are. There is only this. The little me cannot believe this. The little me is the voice in the head. The narrator, the commentator. The one that says, my life, my path, my awakening, my problem, my future freedom. It turns life into an endless audiobook, and then it gets tired of its own noise. So it begins a spiritual project. It wants to silence itself, improve itself, transcend itself, get rid of itself. But even the little me is not a mistake. Even the little me is not outside oneness. It is a wave. It is weather. It is a movement in the ocean. You may have tried to be more present, more aware, more conscious, more peaceful. There is nothing wrong with that. Meditation may happen. Silence may happen. Restlessness may happen. A cup of tea may happen. Scrolling through your phone may happen. Life appears in many forms, but oneness does not depend on any of them. It does not wait for the mind to become quiet. It does not wait for the body to relax. It does not wait for the little me to disappear. Oneness is not fragile. It is not disturbed by thought. It is not improved by silence. It is not damaged by confusion. It simply is. This is why the search is so strange. The mind looks for oneness as if oneness were somewhere else. It imagines a future moment, a better moment, a clean, silent, radiant moment, a moment where everything finally feels complete. But this moment is already complete, not because it feels complete, not because the mind agrees, not because there is peace in the body. It is complete because nothing stands outside of it. The discomfort is included. The doubt is included. The desire to escape is included. The thought, "I do not understand this," is included. Nothing needs to be removed. Nothing needs to be added. Maybe fear appears now. Maybe the mind says, "If I stop searching, nothing will happen." Yes, maybe nothing will happen. That is the fear of the seeker. The seeker lives on hope. Hope for a future state. Hope for a final experience. Hope for a day when the little me is gone forever. To the seeker, the end of the search feels like death. But what actually dies? Not the body. Not ordinary life. Not walking. Not talking. Not eating breakfast. Not paying bills. Not laughing with a friend. Only the belief that freedom belongs to tomorrow. There is no need to attack the seeker. There is no need to destroy the little me. There is no need to become egoless. That would only be another project for the same little me. The little me trying to get rid of the little me. The mind trying to think its way out of the thinker. The wave trying to become wet. It is almost funny. And it is also very tender. Because the search can feel very real. The longing can feel very real. The pain can feel very real. And all of it is allowed. All of it is already included. What you are looking for is not an experience. Experiences come and go. Peace comes and goes. Joy comes and goes. Clarity comes and goes. Silence comes and goes. Even deep spiritual experiences come and go. But what you are does not come and go. It is here when the mind is quiet. It is here when the mind is loud. It is here in meditation. It is here in traffic. It is here in sadness. It is here while drinking coffee. It is here while forgetting all of this completely. It is not special. That is why the mind overlooks it. The mind wants fireworks. Being is ordinary. The mind wants a final event. Being is already here. The mind wants to arrive. Being never left. Listen closely. There is breathing. There are sounds. There may be thoughts. There may be sensations in the body. There may be agreement. There may be resistance. All of this is appearing. But to whom? Before the mind answers, before it says, "to me," just notice how the answer appears too. The thought, "me," appears. The feeling of me appears. The sense of being a separate person appears. And yet, even that is seen. Even that is known. Even that comes and goes. What you are is not the little voice claiming experience. What you are is the open appearing of everything. Not a thing. Not a person. Not an achievement. Simply this. The wave does not need to understand the ocean. The wave does not need to believe in the ocean. The wave does not need to repeat, "I am the ocean. I am the ocean. I am the ocean." It is water already. In the same way, you do not need to convince yourself of oneness. You do not need to hold a spiritual belief. You do not need to become a better seeker. You are not asked to believe anything, only to see how the search moves, how it imagines distance, how it creates a future, how it says, "Not yet," and then perhaps it becomes clear. The not yet is also appearing now. There is no escape from now. because there is nothing outside now. This does not mean that life becomes perfect for the person. The body may still get tired. The mind may still chatter. Old patterns may still appear. Sadness may come. Anger may come. Fear may come. The movie of life continues, but the screen is never burned by the fire in the movie. The ocean is never broken by the wave. The space in the cup is never truly separate from the space outside the cup. Life appears. Thought appears. The little me appears. The search appears. And none of it divides the one. So what should you do with this? Nothing special. Finish your tea. Answer your messages. Feed the cat. Go for a walk. Sit quietly. Or do not sit quietly. Life is already moving. The body-mind is already doing what it does. Freedom is not hidden behind a future version of you. Freedom is not waiting for your mind to stop. Freedom is not the reward for a successful spiritual search. You are not missing oneness. You are oneness appearing as the one who thinks it is missing. And even that thought is already home. So let the search be here, if it is here. Let the longing be here if it is here. Let the doubt be here if it is here. Nothing needs to be pushed away. Nothing needs to be held. Nothing needs to be solved. This is not a conclusion. It is not a teaching to remember. It is not a new belief to carry. It is only a pointer, like a finger pointing to the glasses already resting on your nose. So simple that the mind keeps missing it. So close that it cannot be reached. So ordinary that it needs no name. You are not missing oneness. There is only oneness, appearing as this, now.
If this spoke to something quiet in you, stay here for another talk and like and subscribe to the channel. Not to get closer, not to become complete, only because this too is life appearing as it does. Thank you for listening.